Hello, my name is Erica Jessel, and sorry if I look awkward. I'm not used to being on camera. Well, kind of. I have a vlog channel down below. I will link down below. I have no script, so please bear with me. Today's the only day that I can record this. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be able to record it for like a week and a half, and I'd rather get it done now. So anyways, I did a review on the Huion Gt-156 HD V2. It's going to be a review, like, update kind of thing. Like, basically, I really don't like the way my old one looks, which I'll try to put it up in this thing up here or down below. It got a lot of views, and I just feel so bad because it was just not the greatest quality. I did not have a tripod, and I just basically just did it differently than how I'm going to try to do it now. So basically, it's a review of, like, a review update. Like, I've been using it for 7 months. You can literally look back at a few between that review and this review. Most of those are all, if not all, I believe all of them are from my display tablet that I'm doing an update review. I basically still have the box, and I'm gonna take it back out. Yeah, I have everything. I just don't have some of the things that I like wrapped it up in. But like, I figured that I could do that so I can show you a more proper way of. I mean, you can look at other reviews, but I mean, still update. I just trying my best here, okay? And also, it's I had to get a replacement for the cord. I thought my tablet broke on me because it would not turn on, and apparently it was the cord. And now I'm going to talk about doing a replacement with Huion. So far, I've had no problems with them. I was second guessing them at first, but now that I know, like, I've been talking to them and they work with me, they're a really good company. If you're looking into getting a tablet, they're very helpful. They respond as quickly as they can, meaning that on Saturdays, I'd say Friday night to Saturday to Sunday, somewhere between there, depending on where you are in the world. Like for me, it was like Sunday night, that's when they got back to me. But like, they would have like an automatic message that says they're on a weekend and they don't work on weekends. Obviously they're in China, and well, I believe they're in China, at least. I'm probably wrong, but from when I looked it up, it said they were in China. So their time zones are different. So when I was emailing them, I had to email them at night. So meaning that I had to stay awake in order to wait for the emails. It was a little bit of a problem, but if you want things to get done fast, that's what you gotta do. But I wanted to share my process of kind of how I did it. Like, I'm not gonna show the screenshots of the email, but I'll at least tell you exactly how you could do it. If anything, if I do, I will try to do like an email example on how you should write it out if, say, something's not working. I've tried looking up replacement reviews, whatever, on Huion, and I could not find none. That is why I'm doing this video, but also with the review. So yeah, this video is gonna be pretty long, probably an hour, I don't know, but bear with me. So I will get to the tablet unboxing and everything, and what I did when I was waiting for everything. So like I said, I'm not going by any script. I'm just going off of my head. And I have I have ADHD, so if I zone out or whatever and you see skips, that's why, because I have ADHD. I don't have proof, but I know I do have it. When messaging Huion, the one thing I wish I knew there's a few things that I wish I knew. Like, one, I wish I knew that, like, if you're in the United States, they're going to be responding at night for us. And also that before I emailed them, I wish I knew what I should have said in the first email to make it less of a hassle for them and less of a hassle for me, instead of waiting like 3 days of responding back and forth with each other. I'll try to write email out and put it up on the screen, like right here. So pause it and read it, and just pause it and use it as like a template if you are looking into getting a replacement for whether it's the cord or the tablet, because you don't know what went wrong with your tablet. My tablet, it stopped working. At least I thought it stopped working. Like, I could plug the cord in. You can see on the program that it said connected, but the light on the tablet would not turn on. And, you know, obviously that made me really upset. I could show you, but I already threw away the cord, and that's just too much hassle. Basically, I took a video because that's what they asked. They asked for the link where you bought it from, the serial number, and the order number, and video proof on what's wrong with the problem. So what, like, when you email them, you want to, like, put all 4 of those things. I probably put them up at the top with your phone number, your address, just so they have it. They more likely to ask again, but at least that way you said it and no problems. For the video, what you want to do is try to show exactly what the problem is. Like, for me, I did not show like the cords plugged in or anything. I don't think they needed to see the cords. So basically, I took my phone, which I'm using on here, and I looked at the screen, and I was looking at the screen, like, and the cord would be plugged in. So it would all plugged in. Basically what I did was that for the video, I basically showed that the cord was plugged in, at least right there, showed the light was not turning on where the button that you hit it on my model, at least, showing that the screen's not on. I also showed that it's connected, like on my TV, because I use a TV, not a monitor, and I just showed them that it's connected but the screen's not on, and I clicked the button and I showed that in the video. And then I showed them, I went to the display part where you have display 1, display 2. Display 2 was my tablet, display 1 was my TV. So I put it on display 1 and I used the pen and I hovered over the mouse, or over the screen, and I'm like, see, and I showed them that the pen the tablet was reading the pen, but the screen will not turn on at all. So I thought maybe the screen's display went out. I showed them that. That's basically all I did, and I also explained that I reinstalled the driver, uninstalled the driver, restarted my computer. I kept doing that multiple times, hoping that maybe like that would work. It did not, no matter how differently I did it. Rather, I didn't, like, I just uninstalled, reinstalled, or uninstalled, restart, installed, or uninstall, uninstall, restart, install, restart, and then try. I did all of that. I explained it all. I think they emailed me back saying things that I could try, and I said I already tried that. Like, they asked me, did you try? They asked me if I tried it with another computer, which I tried with my boyfriend's computer, which is over here. Mine's over here. OBS Studio. Okay. But that was the situation. I tried on his computer. I installed it. I did not restart the computer at all. I just installed the driver like I normally do without plugging the tablet in. You do not want to have your tablet plugged into your computer when you install the driver. You know, I wish I would have said that in my first email. So basically, the 4 things everything that I told you, plus you want to also say, like, you tried it with another computer. So I don't know if you have any different issues than me. You probably will. But I'm just saying, if installing and uninstalling and restarting your computer doesn't help, try using a different cord if you can. If you're like mine and it's a 3-in-1, there's nothing much you can do about it. But try using someone else's computer, because that's another way to go about it. If all else fails in installing the drivers multiple times, restarting the computer multiple times, trying another computer doesn't work, then I would contact Huion about the situation. Like me, my screen wasn't on, so I contacted them about it. I showed video proof. They told me they ended up, you have to pay a shipping fee. For like how I figured it out was that if you want to know exactly how much the shipping's gonna be before they tell you, it's not gonna be exact. But I figured out that the 3-in-1 cord, if you look on the website, it has a quote on how the shipping's gonna cost. On there it said $14.49, but they told me $14.99. It was close. So how I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that when you do a replacement and you have to pay for shipping for, like, say, like you get a replacement tablet or a replacement cord. If you get a replacement cord, you're not gonna pay that much. But if you're getting the tablet completely replaced, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, if you go on the site, do the quote, and just round it up, basically. That will give you a good guess on how much the shipping's gonna cost before you even find out. For the replacement, I put a replacement in the title. I was hoping to get the tablet replaced, but they said they think it was the cord, and they were right. So, you know, you gotta go off of what Huion says. They're a really good company. I've had no problems. Like, they're really kind to me. They try to help me out as best as they could. Also, like, when you, if you get a replacement, depending on how you purchased it, like, I bought my tablet on Amazon, but the seller was Huion. You have to make, you're not gonna get a replacement or whatever, because they have a one-year warranty, but you have, like, they will only do it for people who paid for the tablet with them, you know. So, like, you go on Amazon, it says seller by Huion, so, you know. The thing is that I'm pretty sure if I bought it on the site, it would have taken longer for me to get the cord. But the thing is, since I had Amazon Prime, when I bought the tablet, the cord came in literally like 2 to 3 days later. The email was 3 days later, but, you know, time zone differences. So it was technically 2 to 3 days. That's how long it took for me to get the cord, because I had Amazon Prime when I bought the tablet. I do not have Amazon Prime now, but I figured that I'd put that in there. So if you do, like, say, like, you have the same problem as me and you pay for the shipping, you get the, I'm trying to make a video here. Hopefully that, like, makes a whole lot of sense. If you have questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can literally email them or tweet at them. I found that, like, if it's just a simple problem, like you can't get the the pen working or something like that. Something simple that's easy fix, or the driver's not working. Tweet it at them or go on their Facebook or the DeviantArt. I find Twitter the best because they're more, I don't know, I just think it's the best. But yeah, I'll link all their social medias down below just so that you know it's there and you don't have to go like searching around for them. I'll probably forget, but you know, it's the thought that counts. I'm gonna try to make sure I link that down below. So I got the replacement out of the way on what you should do. I try to explain it the best I could, and sometimes I feel like I don't explain things very well, but I did try to explain basically what like I wish I knew when getting a replacement for cord or the tablet. Yeah, they told me that when they were processing the 3-in-1 cord, they told me if the cord does not work, that they will give me a replacement for the tablet with no doubt. So say if something does come up and something starts working in your tablet, it's not turning on, and it's not the cord, it's not the drivers, it's not the computers, you know, I would say talk to them. You can work things out, but this is just my point of view on what happened, and I'm actually really happy with how they handled their company and all that. I'm gonna open up the tablet, and I also wanted to say a few things while I was waiting on getting the cord. I thought I was gonna wait like a half a month. It was not half a month. It was just actually 2 days because I had Amazon Prime when I bought the tablet. What I was doing is, because I'm a digital artist, I don't do traditional. This is things that you can do to just satisfy your artist needs while you're waiting for your tablet to basically be fixed, or say you're waiting for something to be able to see if that was the problem or not. Like my situation. This is what I did for the time to pass the time. I use this sketchbook. It's and I'm not sponsored at all by Huion. I'm not sponsored by the sketchbook company or Wacom. You know, because I'm gonna be talking about my Wacom Intos in a second. I'm not sponsored at all, but I figured I'd just let you know that, because if I don't say it, basically what I did was sketched. I don't know if you can see that, but I did like studies. In my sketchbook, I did traditional because I try to do digital with my Wacom Intos tablet, which is right here. It still works fine. The thing is, the difference between an Intos, this is obviously a Wacom Intos medium black. Technically my friend broke it like a couple years back, and it still works. Wacom is a good company, but when you're paying for Wacom, you're basically paying for the brand name. I don't know if that's true. I think Wacom's pretty good compared to comparing Wacom and Huion, since I basically tried both, just different brands. I've had no problems with both. I used to have problems with Wacom, and I've obviously had problems with Huion. It's what happens when you have a tablet. This was a nice tablet. I used this for a good couple of years, and then I upgraded to my display. The reason why I did traditional rather than using this while I was waiting for the cord was because when I went from my display back to this, the pen is a lot smaller than you think. the Huion's pen is a lot bigger, and I'll show you a side-by-side comparison. But drawing like on this and then looking up at the screen, it's so much different. I am doing a video on it. I'll have it uploaded after this one. I don't know when. Sometime after I upload this. Whatever. I have like, so you know how I feel about it. I still need to do one big major drawing, at least with it, at least attempt to, because I did like a temporary like first sketch on it, and then I wanted to like mess around with it, get more experience on it, and then try it again. But yeah, if I remember, I'll try to link that video of me doing the welcomes into whatever video. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it. Going back to Welcome Into's tablet. Basically, I won't have it linked when this video goes up, but I will link it in this video down below when it does go up, and I'll just come back and edit it and put it in. So people in the future who visit this video, if you want to see that, you can check it out. Onto the tablet. It's a little close up, but I can't have this very high, so hopefully you understand. So I have my tablet. I still have the box, like I said. It's not completely brand new. It's dusty, but you know, you get the idea if you watch this video. I've owned it for 7 months. I really enjoy it, honestly. Compared to the Wacom, I'd honestly choose this over a Wacom tablet any day. I believe I paid like 300 something, like 370 something, I think. It was around 370. I used Java Jazza's code for it when he had a code for it. He doesn't know more, but you can always find newer reviews, and if they have a code, you can use their code. But that's how I got my tablet for cheap. Now it's like $6 on Huion's website now, so I got it for a steal. I did buy it in February of this month, so it's been 7 months, almost 7 months. So once you open it up, it comes like this. Well, not exactly like this. You do get this card, which I keep. I really think this is cute and all. I don't know what that is. Huion Facebook, like the page. Yeah. Simple enough. I'm just trying to let it focus. Just basically thank you for choosing Huion. Our goal for you to be 100% happy with your new Huion product. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we shall be glad to help you in every possible way. And then they have their email, their hotline, or you may scan the following QR code and talk to us on Facebook or Twitter. They have a Twitter also. I just don't think they show it. This is the email I was messaging, but they also have a service@huion.com. Without the tablet email, that one replied a lot faster than the service@huion.tablet.com. This email responded a lot slower. Not that there's a problem. I literally had to email the other email that didn't have tablet in it for them to get back to me. So it's your choice if you want to email this one or service@huion.com. I mean, I could be getting that wrong. You can always tweet at Huion or talk to them on my Facebook, and yeah. Anyways, moving on. So obviously it wouldn't come like this. It wouldn't not just be open like this, and my tablet is a little dirty. Like I said, I've owned it for 7 months, so far, so it's a little dirty. It wouldn't, like I said, it would not come with this like this. It actually comes in a plastic sleeve. But it does come like sitting like this, but in a plastic sleeve. The one problem, since they overuse it, it's like kind of like, if you can see that, that's the only problem. Otherwise, the tablet is amazing. It's a lot bigger than you think. I have pretty small hands, but if you know how big a Wacom mediums Intuos is, there's a pretty good idea of how big this tablet really is. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I honestly thought it was gonna be like a lot smaller, so I was surprised when it came in and it was this big. Then it comes with this. It's like a sticker, but I don't know. I keep everything until the product dies, or you know, for whatever reason. It's just basically telling you how the stand works. Which this is the stand. I don't have it fully popped down because it's hard to get it all unpopped. It's like magnetic right here. This is magnetic too. You have to. I find it easier going from behind and pushing it out. But yeah, you just do that. It's dusty, like I said. But yeah, that's basically the setting I do it on. Here, I need a bigger tripod. Here is the pen. Actually, the pen will not be right there. I believe the pen actually comes in, like, I don't know, I think in here. Well, not this, but like, I don't remember where because it comes with two pens, one pen in this little black box, and a separate pen. I don't remember where this pen was located at. So when I put this back together, I put it right here. But, here's a size difference between the Wacom Intuos pen and the Huion's pen. And I noticed all Huions, the new ones at least, have the similar pen like this, which is really nice. And I really like the way this feels compared to this. And like, I feel like the nib on this is a lot better than this. So yeah. And yes, you do have to charge this. Unlike this pen, you don't have to charge it. This pen you do. But I've only had to charge it like 2 to 3 times. But since you have two pens, you can literally have one charging. So like if your pen dies, you can literally just plug it in and start using the other one. And it'll be good. This is the case that comes with the second pen. It's all dusty. I keep my shit, but like I don't keep it all clean because I'm not good at keeping my stuff clean. I try, but I don't have no good products to clean it right now. You got the ring to like pull out the nibs, and then the second pen. I really like this. I keep my second pen in this, and I always keep it in the drawer next to my desk. So if my pen dies, I have that. Then you also have this little cloth. I just folded it up, put it in there. I lost the bag for this as well. It's a cute little cloth. It's a little dirty. I tried cleaning my tablet with it a couple times. It's not the greatest for cleaning the tablet since it's so small compared to the tablet. Like, this is generally like the size of the tablet. It's kind of small. But, you know, it works. This is the thing that charges the pen. It's a USB. You plug this into your tower or wherever. Obviously, this pen. They have different varieties of, I don't even know what you call these, plugs. Basically, you got the United States plug, but then you got like this plug. I don't know what you would call that. You also have this one. I I don't know. This makes me think of a dishwasher. You know, because like the plugs on the dishwashers are kind of like that, or like the dryers. You also have this one, so you got different ones. I'll also link down below where I bought my tablet from, so that way you know. Here's the charger thingy. This plugs into this cord. I'll show you how that works. Basically, that's how it works. And then when you want to take this off, you just push this down. Well, push it down, push it back, and then it comes off. So it's really easy. Here I have a glove. I don't wear it when I draw, but I would like to try to wear it when I draw, but I don't. I have really small hands, but it fits my hand pretty well, you know. So if you have really big hands, it is stretchy. So like, that's not a problem. So it is stretchy. I just don't expect to have, like, if you have a really big hand, that this glove's more likely not gonna fit. This is the CD driver. This never works. So it's honestly like, if you get the tablet, don't try to install it with the CD. Just go right onto the site and find the tablet that you have and just download it from the site. It honestly works so much better and quicker too. And then also the instruction guide thingy. And then here's the cord. I don't think it comes in this bag, but this new cord came in the mail with this bag, so I just decided I'd use it to keep the cord in while I do this review. So here's the cord, the brand new cord to be exact. It's literally a 3-in-1. I want to be careful with this because I think I spinned it around too many times, and that's kind of why it broke on me. But yeah, you got USB, HDMI, the little cord thing that plugs in for the thing that plugs into the wall. Yeah. And then you got this one plugs into the tablet itself. Basically this goes in like this. You want to make sure you line the holes up with these little divots. So and then turn. Oh, no, turn. Okay, yeah, turn. So now, it should move down. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to plug it in, set it up, and then I will get back to you with the screen, using this camera on the screen, with more information, I guess. Okay, now that my screen is on, if this bumps a little bit, it's because I'm like literally like right behind it. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the screen is really small. Like the things down here, let me tilt this. This right here is small. The over here is small. You get the idea. Alright, my cursor wasn't showing up on the screen with share, so like you can see it further rather than just on here. So I'm gonna show you how to like fix this and get it to be able to wear this, not that. That's not what I want. It's on. Hold on. So you can see that the problem I just had was that my screen decided to, like, instead of working on here, it worked over here. So basically there. So now you should be able to see this screen as well as this one somehow. You can see it's connected and it's whatever. Just so you know, when you're installing the tablet, you're gonna want to not have it, like I said before, you're gonna want to plug the tablet in. No. What you're gonna want to do is not have the tablet plugged in. So for me, I just keep both sides of the cords unplugged. I install the driver, and then once you install it, you'll be fine to plug it in and turn the screen on, or it'll turn on by itself, and it should say device connected. I'm going to show you how to fix the... You're going to go... So when I try to go onto the screen, it's showing up like it's on here. So you would want to go to the work area. Hit, it'll say select current display. So that means it's on display 1. This is display 1. You want it on the tablet. So you would want to select the second one. And that'll be the tablet. As you can see, I have my program still up. And then you're going to want to calibrate it. Right here. That will bring up it over here. No. So you're gonna want to calibrate it, but before you do that, or before you like set up the keys, you're gonna want to fix the whole screen. So you want to go to like the Windows settings, system display. I would change number 1 to over here because my tablet's on this side, not this side. So number 1, it does not make sense, but so you want to make sure they're both at 100%. At least for me, it was 100%. What you want to do is that you want to select, this will be at 100. This would be your display basically. So you just want to select your display. So for me, it was number 1 is my display. Weird, being that my TV's bigger than my display, but I hear my tablet's bigger than my TV. But you want to go down here and it'll be at 100%. You want to put it at the recommended 150%, and that will fix the whole screen, as you can see. Okay, so just watch like the bar right here. When I change it to 100, it's smaller. Change it to 50, it's there. So now that this will actually work, the pen's off. So now you would want to close So you'd want to close this, go to here, hit this monitor calibration. That's when you go back to here and you calibrate it. You just want to hit the red dot, basically. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but I still think, even though the pen's like slightly off, you basically get used to it. So see, now that it actually works, I'll open up a canvas. My express keys do not work right now, but okay. What's the word? Going, basically. Don't open up the program until after you calibrate it and get the screen properated, and then open up the drawing program, because otherwise it will not draw, because I just closed it, reopened it, and that was what solved it. So now I can draw perfectly fine. What seems to like no problems at all. Also, a lot of people like complain about, I know people complain about the pen being off, but like for me, like I get used to it, you know. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit off. It's something that you just get used to. If you press the lower button here on at least my display, if you press and hold it, this comes up and you can basically set the brightness, contrast, blah blah blah. I noticed that a lot of people have a problem with it. Have problems with the whole that the colors don't match up. And basically all these tablets, from what I know, my tablet does it. I'm more than sure other tablets do. I'm more than sure you can pull up the menu and set the screen to a setting that actually gives you a better results or a more matching color. Otherwise, that's basically everything I have to say. And the one thing I want y'all to make sure, I'm not sure if I'm in camera. So I'm gonna show you how to set up the express keys. So basically, all you simply do is just click like the key that you want to change it to, which this one, I like this one to be Control Z. It's the most comfortable. So like you basically want to click this, the whatever box thing you want to call it, and then you will come up to a screen like this. This is keyboard screens, mouse buttons, switches. This is basically for the pen. The pen. So basically you're gonna want to like select whether it's control or not, and then set it. And you click OK, and then it's set. And then you basically go through all these. I don't really have one for these because it's either scroll up, or slide down, whatever. So I just leave that one blank because it works best if I just leave that one alone. So I just go through basically selecting these into the basically like on your keyboard the keys that it would be for the program that you're in. And then that's basically it. Before you start installing the driver, I should have said this earlier, but before you start installing the driver, make sure that any other like tablet drivers that you have installed, if you have another one, Wacom, or any other brand of tablets, you gotta make sure to uninstall those first before installing the new driver, because you'll hear it a lot that the drivers clash, and not in a good way, like they just don't work together. So just keep that in mind. But otherwise, I share every problem I have that I solved that I wish I would have explained more in the tablet review. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you need help, I'm more than willing to help. Even if it's like, if I'm busy, I'll come home. Well, not just come home, but like, if I see that you commented, when I get the chance to be able to help, I'll probably ask you first if you still need the help. But either way, I'll try to search up possibilities, what it could be, and try to help answer questions if I directly do not know the problem. Otherwise, you can always go to Huion, their Twitter, their Facebook, their DeviantArt, their emails, Gmails, whatever, their emails, and you can take it up with them, and I'm more than sure they will help you because they were really nice to me, and I literally didn't do anything. Like, I just asked them and they were like generally nice. So anyways, that's basically this video, and hopefully you find it somewhat useful, even though I'm more than sure you got most of the basics from any other review or you got the hint from my first review. So this is kind of like a update review, and yeah. Please subscribe if you like what you see. I am trying to get better at editing and making better content. I know that my past videos were mainly speed paints with voiceovers. I'm gonna continue doing speed paints, but I want to change it in a way that the video will be like, basically you'll see me drawing on, you'll just see the normal screen, and then I'll switch between that and basically this camera facing it, so you have like a more realistic look, like a traditional look towards it, and also like me like talking to the camera. So like, I have plans and I have ideas for videos that are coming up, so please subscribe. And you can always comment down below what challenges you want me to do that don't cost money, because I can't do any challenges that cost money right now. I currently do not work. But otherwise, if it's a free challenge, whatever type of thing on the challenge, you know what I mean, hopefully, I'm more than willing to look into it and more likely willing to try. I just want to know foot challenge thingy because I have no way to record it, and I feel awkward posting a video of my feet and me drawing on the internet. But otherwise, most of the other challenges I'm willing to do. So yeah, please stay tuned to my other videos, and yeah. And I don't plan on changing my name anymore, so if you see my name changing, I don't plan on changing it. It's gonna stay at Erica Rochelle. I'm not using my last name because I don't care for my last name. So that's why I'm going by Erica Rochelle for my company name, because Eric is my real name and Rochelle is actually my middle name. So I'm going to change around that. So basically, I want people to know me by Erica Rochelle. You can either call me Erica or Rochelle, or you can call me Millie Dot. Like on my DeviantArt, I'm going to change my name back to Millie Dot on that page account, so that like, it's depending on the site, is depending on what the username is. But I think YouTube is going to mainly be Erica Rochelle, while all other social medias will be Millie Dot. So within the next couple months, you'll see my name changing at least one more time, and then I'm done. I'm not changing my name anymore. I promise. I'm done. Okay? thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for putting up with me. I have ADHD, if you cannot tell. Yeah, I hope that my video helps and it makes your day. I hope it makes your day at least. I mean, it made my day knowing that I can draw digitally again. I mean, I could before, but, you know. Bye.